Funny, could you give me a new journal, by the way?
You can make your own.
I can.
Should be able to.
I can.
Alright, that's working.
That's cute.
The thing
That's
is,
like
whenever you make
50.
your own, it doesn't show it to everyone. So usually I'll like show it to everyone once you make, or make them observers, so they can't see like any secret stuff in there. Speaking of which,
Let's make 50
Mo5,
journals.
because I know you. I looked at this earlier this week. I know you write your journal like personalized in your own notes. In your Foundry journal, does that first statement have any meaning still? I don't know why you wrote that in the past.
I don't hold on. I don't know what I wrote in my journal.
Just I read that the other day. I'm like, huh, is this like some crazy scheme? It just is like fucking way above my head if it is.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure they did something, and that's why I wrote it down. Wait, only you can see that, right?
Only you and I can see it because we both have ownership over it.
Okay, sick.
No one else can. That's what.
Wait, what the fuck does that say?
No,
I see it.
I see it.
Can
now.
you
It says,
see
like,
it?
me with a burning passion.
What? You should see that?
Yeah, we can see each other's journals. We've been able to.
I'm
secret.
Every now and then it like
positive.
disappears and appears again. Like, now it's there. Now it's gone again.
Oh, I can hide it. Okay.
Oh, that's
that
what.
makes
That's
sense.
Mo5's showing it. And I see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sitting here
I
thinking, like,
don't remember why I wrote that, but I'm pretty sure it had something to do. It was like in the first 5 sessions.
Well, for sure. Cause I know you didn't use this journal like forever, but I was like, I know no one else can see that, so I just wanted to ask you. I'm like, is this some like crazy scheme?
Yeah. No. This is. I completely forgot about that. But hey, it's there now.
Yeah. Good memories. Draw art. Fuse your art's great. Okay. We have streamed. Does anyone have any questions or concerns about either this session, that last session in general? Things that we should be aware of. If it's too personal, do you mind? I'm streaming.
How did that old lady run so fast?
There's an old lady?
What was the
It was a man.
this is a question from like an old
yeah.
session. What was the name of the loan shark place?
Oh, the Money Miguel.
But
The Money Miguel, thank you.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's gonna answer it.
Sorry, Beavis.
I forgot.
Oh, I can
you forgot.
I can interact with the side panel now, but I had to go on Microsoft Edge.
How are you having
don't
so
know
many
how that's-
problems?
Yeah, I really have no idea what that is. Maybe look, I don't know. Oh,
But
okay.
the thing is, like, the UI for some reason is jocked up, dude.
All right. So if there's no concerns or questions like that, who would like to do the recap?
I did last week.
I think
did
I
last
should do the
week.
recap as someone
I
that was
don't
in a
think you
coma
should
the
do
whole
the
session.
recap since you were fucking throwing up on the floor for the entire
That's
session.
true. I forgot about that.
No,
He's be
I
talking about his
remember
experience on the
everything.
floor.
So, okay.
Oh,
The
so-
beginning of the session, we left this. No, the beginning of the session, we went to
Oh my.
the dump.
Okay,
The dump first. We went to the dump.
Beginning of the
first.
session, we shot Mo5.
No, we didn't. We never shot. Oh, I shot Mo5. Yeah. No, that was the
Oh
that was
my
the session
God.
beforehand.
We
That was the
didn't
session
shoot
beforehand.
Mo5.
That was,
I shot
that was
Mo5.
the
That was
session
last session.
beforehand.
That's the beginning of the last session.
Okay, we shot Mo5. They saw a lot of dead people, and I was alive still. And yeah, that was the card, and I was crying, which I can't do as a So I must have did that on purpose somehow with a spell. And then I think I don't know when we got invited to the dump. Oh yeah, we talked to
I'm gonna
Francis,
blow a fucking
right?
gasket.
So we talked to Francis. Francis
Let
invited
it
us to
cook,
the
Swells.
dump. And then we went to the dump, and in the dump there, everyone was dumping. And then we saw the person that looked like, was it Stravos? Is that his name?
God.
Stavros?
Stavros. Okay,
I
Stavros.
mean, that's what Stavros is, David. That's not the guy that we talked to.
Wait, who did we talk
I'm
to?
gonna fucking
to
kill this
Kronos.
guy. Holy
Who did we
shit.
talk to, guys? What was their name?
Kronos, the guy that is
Kronos,
employing us, the like
okay.
most important guy in the
Yeah,
campaign.
you realize that I don't remember my own friends' names most of the time. Okay, motherfucker, I'm not gonna remember Kronos. Okay, so we talked to him, and he
22
like actually
intelligence.
didn't look
You
like
know,
an asshole for once.
I've been
but he still sounded like an asshole.
I've been past this whole divine smite here, but I'm really wanting to bring back the DM smite.
What's
Hey,
happening? What
22
do you mean?
intelligence. Come on, guys.
Guys.
Character remembers.
Plus 10
Well,
history checks. Come on.
Technically, my history, I can
Okay.
just history check yesterday. Okay, so then we talked to Kronos, and he kind of gave us like an ultimatum because we're kind of shitty at our job. And then everyone like Bumble and the bear were would like, we don't want to die, we're scared. And then
That's not what we were
I
like.
think
Actually.
Swills like rizzed them or something, and then they agreed.
Actually, Kronos rizzed us.
Oh yeah,
Bro, rewriting history.
Yeah, I four-star Pete.
blushing. I was blushing.
Yeah,
for-
and then
for most of
Damu
the time
stood
we
up and he
talked
said,
to him.
"You guys, I cannot tolerate this anymore.
know,
Your
I-
cowardice."
I'm pretty sure all I said was like, "Yeah, let's go."
And then he beat us half to death.
They threw
and
up some
then,
more.
We were forced.
once we, damn, I wish I remember more of that interaction.
He shot Kira
I
again.
but,
honestly love. Listen, I know you're obviously. I kind of don't blame you to a lot of extent because you were
it's
like
not
throwing up
missing
and like
most of the
hungover, but I. The
Did-
fact
did
that
I
that was
miss it?
probably the most important session we've had, like information wise, makes it funny that
Yeah,
you're like,
so
was
It's
that
not his fault
Stavros?
that he was fucking.
Was that
you know,
Stavros we were
puddle on the
talking
floor-
to?
on the floor.
Dude, I knew who it was. Like I just didn't know their name. Okay.
You know, that was
didn't-
the,
I
the
still
main
don't
guy's
know who
name.
Stravos is. Like I
That's
don't know.
Schmumbleton,
Stavros was Shmeen.
Oh,
our
He's
good
the guy-
friend.
He's the guy you met
Hairman.
first.
yeah, I stole a piece of his pants. But
Jesus. You did. You
yeah.
did.
So after I think, damn it, what more? I think, okay, so it was either we went, it was either we went home by ourselves and we had to make it within a certain time frame, or we get teleported back and we have to be kissing people's feet for a few years, and we're like, I want to kiss people's feet all the time, and but Damu was kind of down, but that's just because he doesn't
Remember
actually.
Damu
He actually
being
Damu
very
doesn't
vocal about
actually.
his choice.
Damu actually doesn't care about his freedom anymore due to the dreams that were taken by the Dreamcatcher. So in that scenario, he actually didn't have a preference, which is something I was thinking about. So I kind of
did mention
disagreed
that.
with the group. Yes. So yeah, then we decided to do the risky way, and during this whole time, I was thinking about what the fortune teller guy told me, but I just can't remember what he told me. And then I think we were off. I don't know if we said goodbye or blew a kiss to Kronos or not. And then we found an old lady that we tried to kill on the spot.
Okay, good
We
recap.
started playing spot, like the spot. We started saying like doing like spot the object, and I couldn't tell if everyone was being sarcastic when they didn't guess grass, so I just guessed grass. I couldn't tell if anyone was joking or not. But,
You
Oh,
Oh
missed
wait.
the actual contents of the visions, which were fucking fines. I don't even remember.
Oh,
what
no,
put this in
I
my
did. I
notes.
said the
How do-
contents
how-
of the visions.
how do
I
you
was, I
stop-
was
Okay, you
crying
kind of
and I
skipped
didn't
over.
die.
You like hit the spark notes.
There was a lot of
But you
contents.
missed. Yeah, there was a lot of shit in the
the-
visions, and
There's,
like,
you,
you know-
you hit like one of
Yeah,
them.
there was also they were seeing like a bunch of creatures like reaching out and they were like dying in a river.
Okay,
and
so
there
the
was a
important
lo- there was a
part
At the
laughing
very
witch,
least.
and there was also a witch that we unintentionally helped, or you guys unintentionally helped.
Well-
or
No, they
you-
did not on it.
Yeah, I don't even blame you
So
for
you
this,
helped on
Leroy,
purpose.
because the other four naturally would probably remember this a little bit better because they've lived through a lot of this stuff in the first place.
Yeah, like I didn't have no idea what the fuck anything you
But
guys were referencing.
If
the
Peebus, you're
whole-
trying to say more, you can. if you wish.
I need to fucking find it under all the fucking
Oh, here
buried
we
under
go.
all the gifts.
Peebus man, like you
I,
can't say
I
that.
pinned them. I'm so smart for that. Ahem. So from the dreams, Mo Funkle has graciously shared with us his notes of butterfly, rotting plants that turn to dust, a red forest, Frogolians killing themselves, Kit, Mother Devorator, burning glitter, laughing woman, Wikipedia. Basically, what I understood was that we had 3 paths to go that we could go down. One of them ended with the Frogolians winning. One of them ended with the plant people winning, and the other one ended with everybody fucking dying. To the Velvet Red Star, which we have learned. I forgot what we learned actually. It's being commanded by the witch, who is, I think, the one we helped. Question mark? Right?
You definitely helped someone. It says you definitely helped her.
You don't know that information yet, Peebus.
We do know that information.
No, you don't. You don't know which.
All right,
one
all
she
right.
helped.
Thank you guys for the semi-lovely and semi-charming recap.
But then we
Um,
got to the boat, and that's when things really got interesting.
Okay.
How many
Okay,
bombs did I get?
You guys are. We'll get to that in a moment. You guys are at the ship right now. I won't recap, go over all the small details, but I will say that fortune, and I mean the stuff Chronos said is always important, but especially the fortune for your imminent future. All that information is extremely important, and you probably won't get much more until you're in the heart of it, which may not help you at all. But just keep in mind that is really important information to try and keep up with, if you keep up with anything. But yes,
I'm
you.
always kept caught up.
I see. I've learned that a lot in the last few moments. All right, you guys have ended up back on the Wishbone after running into Flaming Mantis, dressed up as an old woman. You have brought Rihanna here, and currently you're all on the ship. The last thing that happened was Baltiste more or less checked you over to make sure you had your supplies before you guys kind of took off, settled back in. And I believe the very last thing we did, Dom was warning Hawkins of the strangeness that's been going on with Damu and how he stole some of his scales. Well, I believe Hawkins grabbed the brazier from him, right? From the Find Familiar spell.
Yes. Yeah, he lent me his brazier.
All right. That's where we pick up. The night's not over. It's not a day yet. You're not yet on the outskirts of Hins, the small village you're going to, where the hideout is supposedly located nearby. But currently you're all in the Wishbone. Let me see if I can pull you here, maybe. Let me set this up too.
You
so
know,
I
I was
can-
really considering like adding my like all the NPCs we know and stuff, like that we've met. But, you know, I could just use Hawkins' encyclopedia to figure that out.
I will
Go
will
ahead.
inform you. Well, I just there's less than that, but the other day I organized all my NPCs and we're nearly at 450. Not that you met, but that are known in the world. So there's a lot to write down. You guys are loading at this, yes? Been sure I clicked
Yep.
that.
99.
99%, yeah.
Sure then. Just slow map.
None.
All right,
yeah.
you guys are currently
I got it.
well, you guys are currently in the Wishbone. You're currently on the underdeck. Is everyone down here? Yeah, there you are. And y'all are currently going to be around said dinner table.
Somebody turn on a light, perhaps.
Yeah, you should be able to see once you get time.
here. Oh, great
right.
heavens.
Around you, sitting at this table, some of you have been down here before. Technically, all of you have been down here before because you're with the ship for at least a day. Sitting down around the table, you all have some very cheap ale, Pim and Baltiste, mostly Baltiste, and some of the deckhands have taken some time to make some dinner. It's probably a little bit more close to like late lunch right now. And you all are just down here kind of enjoying yourselves. You're on the road, going rather fast. Once again, the speed is phenomenal. It's probably upwards of about 70 miles per hour right now as the wind's good, and nothing has really been on the road so far. But you all are downstairs, and the main reason is, well, some of you might be down here anyway, just hanging out with the crew, but Mantis wished to bring all of you down here to, all the crew as well, not just you folk, but kind of the entire crew, to do a little talking about this soon-to-happen mission. And it seems most of you already have some of the details, but he wanted to talk to you about the people. Well, sure is a lovely evening, isn't it? As he holds up his L for us. He looks like he's trying to get cheers.
It's definitely an evening.
Very much so. Put 'em up, boys.
Yippee!
Any of you
Put
who
up my
drink,
glass.
any of you who do drink alcohol or anything really, you can do glass. Most of them have L though.
I hold
put
up
it
my paw.
I'll put it up. You're seen by Rina. Rina will kind of help. Will lift you up with her hand. As you all kind of do a toast. To a mission about to be successful. However, that doesn't mean it's over yet. I want to warn all of you of a few stories I heard on the last day in Port Crevice. Of course, the crew knows that I got the job when I was in Crevice last time. They kind of approached me and asked me about it, and I said I'd be happy to help. And 7 Rihdar gold is no small price either for that beetle we have up there. However, since we were back in town, I decided to do some more asking around up there by the Hollow Song to see what the other criminal types know about these red steps. Of course, I got the common information that they've been raiding caravans and things of the sort, but I mostly was asking about Datsta the Red Robed to see what he's all about. And you see, he kind of like puts his arms around him and shivers. Ugh. And the things I've heard, I really don't want to be there longer than I got to. I'll be honest. It turns out that he's a...
Repeat what you heard in exact words.
Sure.
Concisely for me.
I can. What do you... You've been
Morgan
awfully
takes
strange.
out a note. It's like, sorry, my memory... It's like,
Oh, you're trying to... I see. I thought you were looking for certain information, like you knew this guy or something.
Oh, no, I don't... That's the problem. I know nothing about this guy. And we're about to do business, so...
Perfect! He throws a dice up, does a gun arrow at you, and then catches the dice. Phew. That's why we're here. Sorry, I'm just so cool. Enough about me. Anyway, back to Datsta. Yeah, I was asking around about him and mostly wondering about the red robe stuff. Because, people usually get titles for certain reasons. And, well, it turns out that the red robe is a very uncreative way to reference the fact that he uses fire magic. And at first I thought that was a joke, like, mock, haha, red-robed fire magic. But then they started to tell me about the horrors that they've heard happening to these people in these caravans.
Did you say whores?
The horrors. The terrors. Things that live in your dreams, the nightmares. Well, I myself, I'm not sure if you all know, I myself am also somewhat of a flame mage. Not fully fleshed, of course. He brandishes a sword. I mostly like to be a swordsman, but I've learned a thing or two about fire magic. And well, what I've heard about this guy is no laughing matter. I heard that, firstly, he can just look at someone and they'll light in flames. He just needs to point, engulfed in flames, which is terrifying enough. The next thing I heard was that a lady who survived one of these caravan attacks ran all the way back to Port Crevice, crying and crying. And whenever she got there, they were shocked to see her, because every step behind her was just a red step of flame. And then she got there, fell to the ground, and it turned out her feet had already burned away, or something. I don't know. That's what they said. I didn't really believe that one. But, the thing about these stories is, if they're true or not, it's better to take them as truth. The last one I heard, and the one that really scared me was, well, this is a two-parter. Number one, I heard that he can just explode entire caravans, an entire wagon, at will, destroy it. But the main story I heard was that there was a caravan of mercenaries protecting their troop of these merchants. This was after the red steps were already well known about. And they were traveling down towards Maplewood. He said they had about 12 to 15 caravans, well armored, well guarded, well defended. If they were going to be attacked, it was going to be one hell of a fight. But the merchant who escaped, he was telling me that there was no fight, and they were still decimated. Stepped out in front of the road was a young man in a red robe, introduced himself as Datsta, which they sneered at, and they were about to fight, but next thing you know, he just waved his hand. An entire flame struck down the Maple Waltz Road and took out all 13 caravans at once. Unbelievable, isn't it?
13 caravans?
Oh,
So it's
13
some kind of
wagons.
Oh,
13
okay,
wagons,
just
Kevin.
Sounded like you just blew up a whole city.
It seemed somewhat like a line, and I thought to myself, well, maybe that's like a wall of fire or something similar. But spells like that, Hawkins, don't go that far. All I'm saying is I want to do a business in jail there quickly, because I don't put it past him to be able to destroy our ship just by looking at it if he wished. I genuinely think this guy might be terrifying.
Have you ever done business with the Red Steps before?
Sure haven't. First job. It was a good paying job, too. I personally don't usually mess too much with land bandits, but 7 Rihdar gold for catching that beetle, that's a good paying job. Most bandits can't even pay that much, which also is a testament to how successful they've been.
Right. Well, hopefully nothing goes wrong. Seems like.
Hopefully not.
What's their numbers? Like equal to you, more, less?
You mean the bandit group?
The troops. Yeah.
Oh, well, we have a small ship here. We only got 13 of it. Well, not including all of you. We only got 13 of us here. They're bandit groups. They're a very prominent group. I suspect there's only a couple of strong ones of them, though. But they probably have a couple hundred members.
Child's play.
I
So you think?
guess so.
Never mind.
Nah, it's child's play, innit? In it, Dabu, right?
Yes, I surely.
Time we can handle that pretty easily. Pretty tough.
Well, I don't plan on getting any kind of hassle with them, hopefully, as long as they're... You never know when you first go into a group, though, because first time dealings, you never know. Maybe this is a setup, or... heavens. They could just straight up trying to attack us. I want to be...
If they decide not
too...
to pay you, what direction would you want to go? Force a payment?
It really depends what I'm looking at first. You never know. Personally, if they don't pay, we don't have some issues.
All right.
I might try and knock it out of them. But also, it depends on the situation, because if we need to take everything truthfully, he could probably destroy our ship right away. And 7 Rihdar in gold is a lot of money, but it's not worth the entire wishbone. And nor whatever damage they do. So, I mean, I personally, if it comes to a fight, we don't give them hell, but who knows?
Would we need to bring the wishbone? Could we wheel over our little animal, our buggy friend?
Part of the deal was just driving straight on in. They're in the mine, so supposedly they said they have enough room for our ship, which was convenient because we need to hide our ship too. You can't really carry that bug with us willingly. Well, drop off and go kind of thing. Anyway, that's really all I had to say, unless anyone else has stuff to add.
No, I think I'm good. Anyone else? Even
We're gonna fight. I don't know how to fight.
I don't think we're planning to fight anybody.
Who said that?
Who said
We're not-
anything about fighting?
We're not
imagine
planning to
Raina said
fight,
that.
but if you don't know how to fight, then no need.
I'm sure you
Okay.
you could run away or
I
hide
mean-
behind
Yeah,
something.
you stay on the ship.
We got quite the crew. You should be fine.
Okay.
How much?
Sure. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just asking. How much ale is on the table? Because Kira's just gonna be just constantly just drinking.
Well, Kira, you would look on the table. You see one has a glass, and this deckhand beside you sees you're looking for more ale and kind of bumps his glass into yours. Hey there, lady. Looking for more ale? Looking around for.
He did pretty gang.
Wait, what did he say? I did not hear that.
He said, "Hey there, lady. What are you looking for?" Kind of like bumps your glass with his.
I kind of just look at him in my glass. Just more ale. Is there more?
Is there more? You asked the right questions. As he
And I'll just
Damn.
start drinking away as the conversations happen.
He trying to riz you up.
Yeah,
Are
she
you
likes
just
to fill
like-
it right to the brim. She likes to really fill up those cups.
Mhm. You can't see anything, but you're feeling around, and you're convinced that's just deeper into this like brain than you can tell.
Fucking hell.
Like you just
man,
can't
that's
you
what
can't
were
see it, but
thinking?
it must be like deeply imbued.
What the fuck were you thinking? Oh my god.
What are you on about?
Look at this grain.
Let's
Look
go.
at this grain. Look at the color. Look at the color.
Yeah, it
Look,
looks
it's all
tasty.
golden. That's mold.
Huh?
You've
Da-
got moldy
Roll me
grain.
a persuasion, please.
Persuasion.
You telling me that
Persuasion.
fucker? You telling me that fucker at the store sold me moldy grain? I just bought that.
Oh,
I just bought that.
it's from the bananas, mate. It's from the fucking did the grain person
Ah.
the bananas? Those bananas are fucking
Come with
cursed,
me,
I'm telling
Hawkins.
you now. Oh no.
Go with me, Hawkins. Hawkins, grab that dynamite.
No, maybe not the
Right.
dynamite. Maybe don't. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. Don't worry.
The other way, Benedict. There's a monster on our ship. We didn't even know it. This is my ship. I'll take care of it. You don't have a banana? No bananas. He picks up this tray of bananas. Follow me, Hawkins. We'll be right back. Hey, Hawkins. Open this window. All right. Put that dynamite in this box of bananas.
Oh my god.
Right.
Remember when I said we couldn't derail?
True.
This isn't derailing. This is fixing the pirate ship.
He's
alright?
gonna blow up the
I'm
fucking
saving
ship.
the fucking day.
Are you ready? When do you
Alright.
like that? I'm throwing this out the window.
Okay. I get right in the box. Here we are. Magnus, thank you for believing in me.
Of course,
yeah.
Blatskill. We're basically brothers. Or something.
Something like that. Alright,
All right.
Chuck.
Okay. As he is going to attempt to throw it.
It's going like off the deck.
He's not. There's there's windows in the back here.
Can I give him the help action since we're doing it together?
Oh yeah.
Imagine you rolled nat one, fucking blows up the ship.
That would
You die.
honestly-
What
If you-
happened to everyone
Dude,
else
Fon-
happens to
Fondy
you, and
told
you're
me
the
that
one
we
who
would
dies.
definitely do the deal today. And I told him not if we
Okay.
derail.
It's out the window,
before we
barely.
get there.
You see a banana tries to fall off. No, you don't. Get out there, you fucker. As he throws the banana out. As it falls to the ground, he shuts the window. All right, good thing that's taken care of. Starts walking back down.
Thank God. I'm happy we got that, just as we're about to leave, If we didn't notice that in like a week or so, or in a few days, we would have been fucked, mate.
How'd you know about the banana thing, Hawkins? I never knew about that.
So, when I was with the Rust Rovers, every time we had bananas on deck, 2 weeks, everything went moldy. Nothing was good.
2 weeks.
Two fucking
Good
weeks were
thing.
gone.
I'm glad it wasn't that screw off at the shop who robbed me. That was new grain. I can't believe it infected it so fast. It wasn't even near it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hopefully
Back to
it's
what
only the top.
back to what we
sorry
were
about
saying.
that, guys. I don't know what came over me.
Kind of wanted those bananas.
Did they need to
What
eat
we
them,
talking about?
Benedict? Yeah, what were we talking? You just hear this fucking explosion in the distance.
Does Hawkins think that the bananas go moldy because they turn black?
No, he's
I
thinking that
spent-
bananas make other shit moldy.
Like a few months ago, I spent like 3 days researching pirate folk tales, and bananas are
Oh, he's that in.
cursed to pirates.
Okay.
He's in the sauce. Oh no.
I'm in the fucking sauce. That's like a real thing for some reason. Because apparently, like they give off like a
No, yeah,
like,
they
a
do.
spore when they ripen that makes other things ripen really fast.
I mean, hey, it works out. So
Why
We
is
say,
it-
I saved the day.
Sorry.
What was that, Dabo?
I had a cramp in my foot.
Here, let me get it for you.
Oh.
It's your
There we
tongue.
go.
Put it in my
I-
mouth.
There's no more
put my
bananas in
feet on the
bots.
table.
Empty bots.
Thank God. That was close. That was a close one.
All right. What you guys wish to do?
I want to ask for
Talk about-
bombs.
Sure. You wanna?
Wait, let
What
me
kind of bomb are you
vocalize
looking?
it.
Baltiste, you're in charge of the bombs.
Oh, well, I didn't ask in character yet.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Flaming Mantis.
Yeah?
Could I have some explosives?
Thought the Baltiste, he's in charge of all supplies.
Wait. How do I forgot how to rotate my body.
Control scroll wheel.
I forgot how to move.
I can't.
He
Control
did.
and scroll wheel.
He did his access to his thing.
There we
but
go.
not-
Are you on token controls?
I had to double click on my face. Baptiste.
Huh.
What? What? Can you say that again?
You know he can only make noise. He can't speak. He has
He's
no
a
tone.
mute. He's VR chat.
He has no tone.
He starts jumping up and down and giggling while shaking his
Can,
ass.
can you? I do that. Can you show me the way to the explosives and show me how many I can have?
He's squinting at you. Roll persuasion. Normal.
I think I'm gonna do a history check because I can actually no.
Shut up.
Okay. Wink. Wait. Can I get advantage if I wink? I'm joking. Okay.
Might need disadvantage.
Oh, I'd like some explosives too. Smile. Winks.
I just think that they would be very useful in
With-
imagine this
Okay.
Baptiste. Okay, imagine.
Hmm.
Imagine I am in someone's library trying to steal some books on magic, and they just run in, but I just drop a grenade at their feet and run away. Think about it.
What?
I was going to give you advantage for carrying it on, but then you made it so irrelevant to the current mission that please roll
Dude, I'm
again,
gonna be
but
honest,
with
the-
disadvantage.
you talk no, but like Damu unironically was just thinking about what kind of magic information that this guy that can just light caravans on fire would have. That's all he's thinking about right now.
Yeah, but that's not what it sounded like the ball too. It sounded like you're trying to get grenades and not use them in this fight if there's one. You're just trying to have them for the elephant. Please roll
Yeah,
one more persuasion at disadvantage. You roll it normal.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You roll
find
one, and also Benedict, you roll one normally.
Okay.
I got a
I
better
think what
roll.
he's trying to say is
You
it would be
rolled
better-
combos.
Wait, what? Why am I gone?
How do you keep rolling for other people?
Dude.
I don't
Alright.
know. I was wondering why my persuasion
Okay.
had a check mark. That's
What if we
weird.
filled the beetle with dynamite?
I got.
That's,
Did I just roll as
don't like that
Bumbleton?
idea.
No.
What if
Uh,
we just
Okay.
filled it to the brim?
I don't like it the way you're saying it.
I just filled him right up to the fucking brim.
Why are you
And they
feeling
think
things?
wrong us. No, we're not filling things, we're filling a beetle. A big old beetle.
Oh, are you
Dynamite.
gonna explode the beetle? I want to explode the beetle.
If they cross us.
Let's not explode the beetle.
I mean, it's like it's got an exoskeleton, so it might be fine.
Not if
I
you're
don't think
feeling
it.
it.
It doesn't have an exoskeleton on its organs.
It's got an interskeleton, maybe.
That's a regular skeleton.
I have one of those. I'm not immune to
What he's saying
explosions.
is we could conceal explosives into the beetle, so if they
Benedict,
steal it from us without
that's
paying, we
safe.
could detonate it. Dex save?
Someone
Dies.
smack in your face.
He moved everything around.
Well, unfortunately, I updated again and broke our tidy sheet thing, so our sheets are different right now. That's high enough. I mean, it's not really that hard. But as you're talking, you don't see it coming. You feel two things trying to hit you on your chest, and you try to catch them as they start falling. And you see 2 grenades in your hand. And Damu, you see after you see him fly across. You see Bautiste has his hand out to you. He has 1 grenade in his hand.
I go, get
I-
down!
I open my backpack pouch so that he can just drop it into my backpack, which is in front of me.
You see
I
when you
put
do
them
that,
in
he
Nicole's mouth.
squints like again, like he's judging you for this, but then
What's the problem here?
Just
dude?
slowly
I
flips it over
would
and drops it
never
on your
have
back.
any ill intentions with these explosive devices that could cause very catastrophic events in a positive manner.
Huh. Okay, you have a grenade. I'll drop them.
Grenade.
No, I'll
Wait,
drop
why
them
did
to
my
you. I've
why
given
did
them
my
to you.
UI change? What
There you
happened?
go. Okay.
It's as I said earlier. I updated
Oh.
Foundry and it broke again, so we have to wait till there's an update.
Hey,
Oh,
Ben,
so I can't. Oh, I got a fragmentation grenade.
Can I have
That's
one of
great.
Yes,
those?
darling.
What?
I'm just very good at using things. Very quickly.
Okay. Hands you a single grenade.
Sure.
I give him a kiss on the cheek.
I'll put it in
I-
your inventory.
Dodge it.
You're a star.
I don't actually know how to do the amount of stuff.
Actually,
Fragmentation.
I was just gonna say, could you give some extra to my friend Hawkins over here? He's quite good with them, actually. If anyone
usually
should have
just
them, it's him.
You throw oil. But if I can throw oil that just explodes instead of just sits there. Oh,
That would be excellent!
oh my god. Could you imagine
Urethra!
how efficient that would be? It's like throwing oil that already explodes. I haven't got to worry about setting them on fire later. That's amazing.
Sure, he'll give
Buy a shit
you.
ton of grenades.
Mantis will actually hand you 2 grenades himself, Just from your-
Mantis, you're a darling.
easily. And then you'll still have 2 Benedict.
Okay, yeah, I unhand
Yeah,
one.
thank you for offering, Benedict. I still
Also-
give him a kiss on the cheek.
The way you do amounts right now, since we have this broken UI, is you have to actually edit the item and type the amount in the top left, I think. Which I've already changed it for you too, but just so you know in
Did you
the
already give
future.
it to me? You have to do it.
You both have fragmentation grenades.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything else going on right now? Anything else to bring up? Mention?
You can change quantity when you're editing the actual item. So
Yeah.
you have to press edit, and then there's the quantity on the left side of the description.
You have to press Alt F4.
That
Anything was a else?
good one, peoples.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Nothing else?
I think is anyone else got anything to add? Gom, you alright? You all good? Oh, yeah, this is Gom,
Yeah.
by the way. I think we pretended he wasn't alive, but he is.
No,
Sorry about that.
we sort of realized as Pim kind
Oh,
of put you on the cheat.
Didn't-
Yeah, he's a real sweetheart, isn't he? Super
well,
cute and
didn't we get
cuddly.
into a
I
whole
bow.
fight with him, and he started summoning a zone of darkness.
What?
He's kind of cursed, but we love him.
Well, I mean, like when we were attacked by those bounty hunters, right? Gum,
Those bounty
was
hunters. I sure
activating
remember
them.
that. They're probably after us again, by the way, hon. Best keep your eyes open.
It's been like 3 days since those bounty hunters, right? No, it's been like 2.
2 days, but
Wow.
Hawkins will definitely know a thing or two about how easily they can catch up.
They're very quick, but you know, who knows? They probably don't even know where we're going right now. Smile.
Oops. Oops. Oops.
Why,
I do
why do you look so happy?
maybe or there'll be investigation insight.
You need not well, so it's been about over a day since you last saw Mickey. However, you do know
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
that famously Mickey Chapman, if you get cut by his blade, a lot of people report that they once you run into Mickey the first time, people report that you run into him a lot more and more frequently, and all those people have one thing in common, it's that they get cut by his blade. So there's
right.
some sort of
Which one of you
yeah.
got cut by him?
I don't think I didn't take any damage.
He never got me. I was always right out of rage. But
Everyone who
any
got
of you
attacked
guys,
by Mickey Chapman's sexy sex
I'm pretty
blade.
sure- didn't you
Raise
get
your hand.
absolutely violated by him, Bumbleton?
Was I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you and
pretty sure
Anatoly got
You and
fucked up.
Anatoly got like literally just violated. You were
Oh.
so dead.
Oh yeah, I
Just
think I
taint.
remember that.
all right, Bubbleton.
Do I have to take a
Bumbleton's like,
shower or something?
I would never
think-
have it, and then there's a massive scar across his chest.
Fuck, I don't know. You Manus, you ain't got a cleric or anything in town, have you? Or in your crew?
What town? In Hint? Oh, you mean on a crew? No, we use potions and such. We have basic
fair,
medical
yeah.
skills, I guess, but
Yeah, no, maybe we might be able to
It's
cure this
expensive.
with like maybe a remove curse or something. But
perhaps. You don't
that'd
need
be
to.
expensive.
You worried about him being hunted by Mickey? Supposedly, those things drop off about a day afterwards, anyway. Like
Oh,
you know,
really?
they chase him for like a day or two, maybe, but then you start getting away from him farther and farther. Unless you keep being cut, I guess. Supposedly, we don't. No one knows what it is, but sort of is. I'm pretty sure is what it
Should have
is.
stolen his sword.
I feel like if
Should've done
anyone
it.
would know that, it would be Hawkins.
Hawkins would probably know that a little more, but there's always that level of
Hawkins,
information versus player.
Are you sure it only lasts a day? I mean,
I've never asked him about it. You know.
Well, no one knows for sure. No one knows for
I'm usually
sure.
too busy running away. Honestly, that time we spoke with him was probably the longest interaction I've ever had with him. You know. I'm usually in a bit of a rush to get out of there. All right. Perfect.
right.
Well,
Hawkins has such a cute laugh.
if he does run into us tomorrow, maybe he'll be too busy with the red steps anyway.
All right. Well, we best be getting ready. We'll be showing up in a couple hours.
Has anyone got any preparing to do? I want to trying out this brazier.
I would like to summon Grap.
Oh damn it!
Nah.
Could you coach me actually on?
No, you
trying to
can't
do
yet.
this?
You realize Hawkins
spell?
has your item.
Oh.
Oh, we could do it
Someone
together.
keeps rotating me, by the way.
Do you think if we
It's
both hold the item
probably-
at the same time, in each other's hand, we can just go and summon things?
Oh no, we can try.
I think,
What if we
I
make
think
it a
that
people
me
have like.
rotating?
Grap?
I think so.
about
I
it.
think someone has control to my character.
Probably all of them to okay. I'll see if I can tear it off.
Guys, what do you think happens if I make Grep into unstable magic?
You just turned Grap into a big old green raven
Well, it doesn't have to be
or
green.
dragon thing.
I don't think unstable magic is exclusively the color green.
That'd be pretty sick if it was though. All right, well, I'm gonna place the brazier on the middle of the table. Anyone else want to do some rituals with us?
No thanks, hun, but I should be happy to watch.
All right. Well, Damu, can you walk me through how this works? I've never done it before.
Yeah. Does anybody have some organs I can use?
What?
Oh, sorry. I need like organs or like a body part or. So you got.
Oh, I got these fingers.
I take off Anatoly and I shake him a bit.
Yeah, let's. Well, I mean, do you still need the fingers? Like, are they valuable?
No,
Just, like,
they're like
any
nothing,
bit of flesh with blood in it will do.
Yeah, can you
If
make it
I-
totally sick a little bit?
If I shake Anatoly out on the table, can I roll for if something falls out?
You can roll a 1d20. Yes. In fact, some things do fall out. You see, popping on the table, a couple human teeth.
Is that good?
I
Grab a little
mean-
napkin and wipe his mouth a little and put it on back on.
Oh, I got these fingers anyway. They're inert. They're magically inert, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I guess I'll put 2
Oh.
fingers of the
Um,
3 that I chopped off.
Sure.
Dumbo's just gonna you get his staff and just like violently mash up one of the fingers.
Great heavens!
I'll mash up the other one. I'm just like
And
following.
then I'm just gonna
Harry's
like start. I mean, do I guess I can just teach you how I do it because I don't know what's your goal, because I usually just make like a pentagram with some shapes that would call grep over, but I don't know what you're trying to do.
What kind? I don't know. I guess is Grep like a fiend? Like, how does Grep work? What is Grep?
He's a special. He's a special
He's a
familiar from Baldus. I don't know if there's a limitation if we
Oh.
can have them though.
I think I'm just gonna try and get a hawk. So I'm just gonna. All right. Well, I'll try doing my own little fun pattern. I'm overseeing this.
What I usually do is I kind
So
of like
I'm
draw
pretty
the
sure
animal,
there's
but
a
like
necromancer team
draw
called-
the animal, but as if it's like the constellations, you know, like the Big Dipper, you know, where it's all like looks like it was drawn in a chunky way, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You don't know what I'm saying?
no.
Oh, like haven't you seen like I don't know how to explain this other than Skyrim.
What?
Like the Skyrim skill tree.
What about it?
That's how Damu draws his like pentagrams.
Oh, like the constellations.
Yeah, he draws it like you're like, okay. Imagine. Okay, I'm just gonna like place out little dots in the shape of a. I'm gonna draw it out for you. I'm gonna like a little dots in the shape of like a bird or a raven, because you said you wanted to know a hawk. You wanted to summon a hawk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shape out like the head of a hawk. And then I'm just gonna like draw lines between the dots. So it's like a constellation, like a.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
cool.
And then
yeah, I kind of like that. It's a pretty little design.
and then start
You should be
weaving.
like some kind of designer.
Yeah.
Can you
and
see
then
that, Kiro? You could put that on some clothes.
You're still just drinking.
And then
Yeah.
now just
I
draw a
think
circle
good idea.
around it and try to kind of make everything kind of weave and connect into a pattern. Add some flair.
All right. I'm gonna, try and. All right, let me do some little pictures on it as well. I'm gonna just draw some skulls. It's like, yeah, it's fucking badass. All right, now what?
Okay.
Do I spit on it?
Personally, I make really I make guttural noises and start vibrating my eyes.
Oh, I don't.
Vibrate your eyes.
I'm gonna bite the finger.
Okay.
Yummy.
Oh yeah, I mean, biting is like your thing.
I'm like chewing the dead nails. Oh, Rindy. Gaby.
Oh, is that what did you just say?
It's Gaby.
Oh, I thought you were like using magical words.
Rindy, Gaby. Give me a fucking
Ryan,
bird.
Gabriel.
So do I kind check or something?
Do you have the spell yet?
I have the spell. I had the spell at level 2. I just
Do
never
a,
used it because I didn't have the stuff.
Yep. Do a Arcana check, please. Oh wow. Yeah, you
fucking
realize
cool.
following
Huh.
Damu here, you don't really notice what too well, but it's not that different than some of the weird stuff you have to do nowadays.
Raise.
As you've also just casted the spell too, right? Damu, and you guys are using the same brazier, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
You realize that
we're double teaming this ritual.
both of your magical power surges into the same thing, and you realize this hawk is about. You see this bird start to form out of the fire. You start seeing this like kind of greenish, small dragon start to form as well, and then both of your power finishes off. And on this table, you see what looks to be Firstly, it flies up, the wings float in the air, and you realize, oh, it's worked. And then 2 seconds later, smash into the table, and more or less swarming around as if it's having a seizure is this weird mush and amalgamation of a hawk and a small green dragon combined into one. As you see 2 heads, a hawk head and a green dragon head, trying to bite at each other, as like the wings have these strange feathers. As you realize you've just created unstable magic by using the same device.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go!
I
Kill it.
instantly
It's a-
try to fucking make it stop
It's
dying.
disgusting fucking homunculus.
Can
What have we
I-
done?
No,
Make a
I'm gonna
check to
grab
see
it.
if it's like in pain. If it's dying.
You don't need to check because you see the dragon head bite onto the hawk head and rip it off.
Oh, no.
It starts to
Oh,
bleed out.
yeah.
Grab it! I'm gonna grab it! Let me grab it!
Sure, you grab it, but as you grab it, the blood from losing this other head starts to squirm and going into shock. This dragon
Ugh.
dies.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I'm
God.
gonna try to. Is it
It's
gonna
just
like,
kill-
vanish
it's
in my
just-
hands, or can I salvage
just-
it like its pieces?
This, when you look in your hands, is now the head of Grep with its mouth droops open, and falling off its head is this hawk head. As you realize your magical power that you normally have to use to concentrate on this now vanishes as it disappears. There's no salvaging this. It wasn't a strong enough unstable magic.
Okay, don't do that again, you guys.
I feel like we have to use it one at a time. All right, you go first, and I'll do it.
Wait,
later.
wait.
Sorry,
wait,
sorry, I
what
had to
if
see
I-
that, guys.
What
That
if
was
we
kind of
added a
disgusting.
third person? Think
Does
about
anyone else here know how to do find
Oh.
familiar?
Well, you would have realized, Hawkins, that you would have figured it out. No, wait, did you just end up asking this for a third person?
Does
What the-
anyone else know how to do this?
it.
I know how to do it.
Um,
He's right here. Points at my head.
So, Hawkins, you do now know how to use Find Familiar. However, you all would realize, everyone who's witnessed this would realize, of course, this is happy for Damu, but everyone else who's not like an advent person for unstable magic would probably be a little bit more like how Mo5 was. Like, ugh, that was very obviously breaking the rules of life. What just happened there?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Which, it's something to maybe pursue, but that is not a normal thing that happens. Nor is that a normal scene.
What if we try to combine something inanimate
No,
with
don't.
something living?
Please,
So
I'm begging you, don't do
I
that.
can summon a rock, and you summon
Oh, like I summon my hawk inside the rock, and it's just a hawk with wings.
Yeah, but like, what if it becomes like an armored hawk, though? Think about it.
Damu, I'm going to kindly ask you to not do that.
Okay, I won't.
How is
do
everyone else
that.
reacting to this? Like,
That's
are
a
they,
good
like,
question.
Kinda,
I'm gonna.
Worried
Okay,
out
I'm gonna.
or
I'm gonna. I want
worried?
to slip over to Hawken. One
Concerned?
second. I'm gonna. One second.
Yeah, first let's go with other players. Gom and Kira, how do you react to such a strange...
So based on what you said, Kira would know that this is like something that goes against the rules of nature or like laws of nature, the creation of life.
Yes. Very anti-Wood Elf, for sure. At least principles you had been raised with.
I think just based on like past principles, it would leave a weird feeling, but I don't care. I feel like Kira wouldn't care about the traditions of wood elves at the moment, and plus I would assume Kira's in a pretty happy mood because of just being able to drink a copious amount of alcohol. So
Gom was way too focused holding his shield up, blocking the unstable magic from Verena Thomble.
True, defender. You'd realize Mantis... Mantis seems to have looked at it and looked like he was about to say something, but now that's disappeared. You just see he slowly stands up. As Baltiste also stands up on the other side, like they had the same thought, and they both basically grab this brazier and remove it from the table.
Oh, wait, guys,
Darlings,
I have
can you
that back,
please not... You've really ruined my appetite. No.
that was
I mean,
that
You'll
was
save money.
gross.
You'll save money on food then if
That
you're
was
not
really
hungry.
fucking gnarly though. They fucking ate its own head, bro. That's fucking
I'm just.
sick.
I'm just.
Whoa.
Wait, do I have any spells where I can like contain things? Ugh, I'm upset. I wanted that thing.
You'd remember, though, that there was one person who had an item that used contain spells. And that person was Wilbur
Who is it?
Watkins, as he used it to try
Oh.
and contain the magic from
Good.
the
We drive
ghost.
him mentally insane.
Doesn't mean he might not have the item, though.
We have the item.
That doesn't mean that he may not have the item.
Oh, okay. What if I prestidigitation then?
But that was way. You can see all these pirates. The deckhands are more startled, but the pirates have done things. It's no longer. It's kind of like it was there. That's really messed up. But a lot of them are intoxicated, and no one's not really in the right mindset here. It's kind of like, oh, it's not there anymore. It's so brief. It's easier to like kind of like look past it, kind of. That's the kind of feeling here.
Right,
But you know that
one at a time.
I'm gonna try to do
No
it.
sharing. Double sharing. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him over the corner, over here.
I'm going to follow. I'm not gonna let them fucking do that.
I'm gonna use a shatter and literally blow up your forehead. I'm sorry.
Big enough target.
Okay. Can I? This is a very sensitive conversation. I'm talking
If what
about
your
my
your
reptilian
conversation
bowel
is about
movements.
making
talking
monstrous
about
creatures
reptilian
like
bowel
that, I'm going to
movements.
punch you in the balls.
Please,
I am
Ben,
talking
you know I'm
about
sensible.
reptilian bowel movements. Persuasion.
We're talking about cloaca products.
Yes, we're talking about our reptile things. It's private.
Ben, you wouldn't understand. You have
It
multiple
wouldn't.
holes to do different things. We have to share one. You wouldn't fucking get it.
Does the persuasion work?
If I see you guys do anything like that again, there's
No,
going
I
to
will
be
not do that.
consequences.
We didn't know what we were
Exactly.
doing.
Okay,
We didn't
okay.
understand.
What
That was so
if-
fucking cool.
What if you draw half of the circle and I draw the other half, and we kind of like meld it together in the middle, and then we cast it together. So that way it's not separate at the beginning, but it starts as one thing. So that
think the-
maybe it would merge better that way.
I think the main problem is that, like, they killed each other.
Yeah, no, but think about it. Okay, we summoned two different creatures with the same. What's the tool called?
Brazier?
We summoned two separate creatures with the brazier. But what if we just summoned one
And
creature,
give me
but
one
with
second.
half of the
I'll walk over
circle?
here. I'm going to individually walk up to each of them and hit them with my
I'm
furry
whispering,
little hand.
motherfucker!
Yeah, but it's not hard to tell that you guys are doing some fucking shady shit. All right?
That's true.
We're talking. We look like we're talking about cloacas. That's what it looks like.
Here's what I
Because they're
did.
like pointing at your fucking.
I got yeah, Hogan's like unbuckling his belt. So I got this brush, yeah. It goes all the way in. And
No,
it's like
no,
squeezes it
no,
around.
no. Let's move
That would
on.
make anyone in their right mind run away. Come on.
That's made me run away.
I don't mean to disrupt your fun, but I'm gonna need you guys to calm the fuck down before you blow up the ship, alright?
Calm down about what? What am I talking about, huh? How did you know about my diarrhea?
Look, I know you're not over here talking about a circle jerk, alright? I
of
need you
course
guys
not.
to stop
We're talking
making
about
some
bowel movements.
some dual-headed hawk dragon, please.
I'm not going to make a dual-headed hawk dragon. I'm going to make a hawk that breathes fire and is made out of stone and maybe can spawn portals.
Well, maybe you should not do that on a wooden ship. Huh?
I'm gonna hear Gom being
That's a good
very
point.
obviously not very quiet.
We can make
That's
it
a very
lot.
good point.
You
We're
want
making
us
a lot
all
of
to die? Is
That's
that what
an
you want?
extremely
No.
good point. We are surrounded by wood.
As a person with 22 intelligence. Sorry. I thought that was funny. Anyway, okay, I'll calm it down. Damu remembers this and will not start.
At least wait until everyone else can get a safe distance away and you two can go and make whatever magic you want.
We'll
No,
be smart
no,
about it.
let's-
I'm just curious. This is something I've never seen before, okay? And I'm trying to discuss the details.
Well, you guys can discuss, but if I see any circle writing, any pandering of that you do,
I've been thinking of making squares instead of circles.
I will personally, if I see it on the floor, I will come over here and I will slap you both upside the noggin.
Alright, I promise.
I
No
got
more
it, I
circles
got
on
it.
the floor.
Okay.
Who
Just
kicks
one
the
at a
dirt?
time, guys. Let me draw the bottom corner.
Except the dirt. He didn't say walls.
I was already imagining myself on the ceiling.
I'm
Drawing.
still standing here.
Okay, now
Damn
you.
it.
How's your
tell me
cloaca
yours
talk
first.
going?
It hurts. I have a rash.
My tummy hurt.
Okay, okay.
Pocket this jock itch.
Steven's about to move us along. Unless you guys.
All right. Well, listen, David. We'll talk about this some other time. That's very cool. Very interesting.
So,
You know.
summon your bird. I'll summon mine. One
Alright.
at a time.
Okay. I basically do the exact same steps, just over here on the floor. Wait, can I get that brazier? We meant this.
Ah.
Can I get that brazier back? Don't worry, we're not going to share it now. We're going to do it proper.
Sure.
Thanks.
You can have it back. Whatever.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate. Appreciate.
Babe, I thought you only said that to me.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just spend 10 minutes over here. I'll just like sit on level 4 and all right.
I want to supervise them, make
memorizing
sure
the
they don't
steps.
make any fucking incest babies.
Okay, there was no intercourse involved. Yeah.
Sure.
I Goomba stomp you.
Huh?
Sure. When you makes weird noises, you see a hawk and does show up.
Damn it!
Oh. Cute. It's like
Shall disappear. for
it's
1
kind of like you know how
Mhm.
what's his face? The skeleton dude
Skeleton bird dude.
from Skeleton Man from fucking
Good night.
from Twilight Redemption.
Oh, you mean
Lovely bones.
Lovely Bones. It's kind of like Lovely Bones, but
Also,
it's got
he's
like
not a skeleton?
Yeah, I understand. That's why I'm like it's kind of like him,
That was
but it's not.
racist.
It's not all skeletons. It's got like a little membrane around it.
So he's like a flesh. He's like a real hawk, but it looks like he's a skeleton.
Except it has a very obvious like whitish
Kinda like a
membrane.
I see.
So it's
That's
kinda like-
kinda gross.
70% translucent.
Ugh. Ghost hawk. Which I
Is there
didn't
any
do it, I
other
think.
Is there any other tools that are used for like rituals and spells and such that I could cast like 2 different spells through?
Maybe, but you don't know off the top of your head.
I wanna make-
What did I say about making incest babies?
Wait, we didn't make incest babies. We made a regular one. What do you mean?
This looks a lot like an incest baby to me.
What are you? I don't. Where? It looks like a hawk to me.
Okay, he just described it as having no skin.
Oh,
Well, all familiars are ethereal. They're not like they don't have physical bodies.
Are they
They're like-
really?
Yeah, they're like you summon them. They're made of magic. They're made of arcana. So once they die, they just disappear, like fizzle away. They're
It
not
looks
like
like a skeleton to me.
they can touch things physically, but they're not technically physical beings, like made of material.
So is he not just? Does he not look like an incest baby?
I don't
This
know
one
what that
doesn't.
means.
Yeah, I don't
So
know what that means either.
I didn't do anything. I didn't like RP butt in any way, so he couldn't have done it himself. If you could make incest babies for your
I'm not
turn,
saying I wouldn't. Okay,
if you,
we're not
if you
saying
could
Dami would not
if you
make
could
an
do it
incest
by
baby.
yourself, Dami would have been doing it a long time ago. But
That's
he's been by
basically how
himself.
homunculuses were made.
He's been by himself for so long that like he didn't manage to like.
No, I'm not
do it.
saying that it's like just that you guys both did it. I was saying he made something that looked like it fucking didn't have any skin. So
Yeah. I'm just gonna summon my.
can you give
rep
your hawk
regularly.
skin, please?
Sure.
I'll give
And
it a
you
little bit of
summon-
skin.
Grep. Nope, I need also
Very
play him.
nice. Oh, the
Does
grep
Grep
is
have
actually
skin?
Grepping now. Yeah, the grip is regular. I think the only thing I'm gonna.
Look like that. Give him skin like that.
Listen, I don't control how magic works, alright? Magic is weird and wibbly and wobbly.
I don't know. You can get some control over it, but I'm gonna be honest. Your line work was kind of.
I'm still new to this.
Iffy,
That's my
yeah.
first.
Am I able
familiar.
to like talk to his familiar? Is that possible?
It's
I
a
don't
You know,
bird.
speaking
think
with
so.
animals, shit.
Oh, okay. That's why.
I don't know, because I'm not sure how that works actually.
I don't know how familiars work.
If you'd like to look it up for me, I'm working on some other thing right now. If you'd like to look it up.
Okay.
What
I'm
is
gonna go.
stacking?
Are you in great pain?
It's in theory.
Fawn, you can be the bird if you want.
Can you? Yeah, I wanna be able to move grep.
Orders!
Poggers? Cool.
Orders!
Well, he doesn't seem like he's in great pain. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Keep doing it, the good
Um,
work.
So
Smacks him on the ass on the way back.
I want grep.
Yeah, you should have control of Grep now.
Sweet.
And Hawken should have control of...
Oh, he actually has stats now too. Pog.
Hawken should have control of said hawk in a moment.
Right. Your name? is Ince.
You-
What?
You can change his name on his character sheet if you wish. We should change his token name to though. All right. While these folk are having this party over here, unless you guys have anything else major you want to do, I'm going to time skip us to the deal.
We can time skip, I suppose.
I love you, Wids. Has anyone else got anything to do? Damn it, if you want, we can do some more magic-y. Right, maybe swap some spells.
Wait. Oh, yeah, wait. We can swap spells. I forgot. Because we have all the paper and ink and
Ugh.
stuff. Could you hand me your spell book so that I can read your spells?
Sure. Here you go. There's so here's a few I would recommend. Magic missile, it's very useful. And that moment to think cantrip, it's very, very useful. I use that all the time. Love that bad
like
boy.
that. Oh, the light as well. I do be kind of dark-sighted nowadays. Green.
Sorry if
flame
we're just
blade.
doing a bunch of magic stuff, but it has to be done.
Wait,
We're wasting time, guys.
the labeling on your stuff. What do you mean we're wasting time?
You know, just I don't want to. You know, just,
Yeah,
I
we'll,
don't know.
we'll try. We can try not to hug,
We'll be,
but
we'll be quick. We'll be quick.
The labeling on yours is so much better. Let's see. What is green flame blade? Can you explain that to me?
It's magic, so it does magic to my sword, and when I hit people,
Okay.
it like jumps. I don't think it's very useful for you.
I think moment to think light. What is alarm?
It like tells me when someone walks through a specific area. But
Okay.
it's a ritual.
Magic
Moment
missile.
to
I
think
feel
is
like
very-
I feel like
is
I've
really
kind of
cool.
outscaled magic missile. I think I'm starting to.
Moment to think is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that
I
spell.
want moment to think and light for sure. Those are two that like I really want. But I'm like absorb elements. It sounds like you could do so much cool shit with this. So shield, I think shield would probably be useful just because I will be doing like fucking battle wizard now. Hmm. Light and moment to think. I don't think it's. I don't want to take too many.
I don't think
I
you
mean,
can
you
copy
gotta have enough
cantrips.
components.
You
Yeah, I was gonna
copy
ask you how
them.
that works. Like,
I might-
is that something we could even try and do?
For the moment, I won't allow it, but maybe after session I'll think about it.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
for the moment, no cantrips.
Okay. Absorb elements. What does that do again?
When you get hit by a very strong attack, like a magical elemental attack, you absorb the element and you take half damage. So if it's like you take half fire damage basically, and then you can add a d6 to your next attack because you're like absorbing it and then pushing it out.
That's just an idle.
No, it's a reaction.
Okay.
Right, your halt is set up now.
Thanks.
Okay, I think I'll just get like Misty Step then. I don't think there's anything else I particularly need.
Are you sure you don't want magic missile?
I'm trying to
We
think.
could
if there's, like,
if we both
mag-
have it, we could dual cast it,
Oh,
or we could dual
true.
cast inflict wounds.
I think dual casting fucking.
What do you mean by
Shatter
dual
would be
casting? You
pretty-
mean dual casting?
Yeah, well, you know when you like cast with someone else who knows the same
No,
spell.
that's
and you,
that's
like,
chain casting. You guys
chain,
can do
chain.
that
That's the one.
even if you don't know the spell. But if you know the
It
spell,
does,
it makes
then you
it,
say it's better. Yeah.
yeah. Basically, the more you know about the spell, the easier it's going to be for you to help.
I think
It's all written down somewhere.
I think Shatter would be nutty to do like dual casting with.
Honestly, if you guys
or
start chain
chain
casting,
casting.
it's sick.
I use inflict wounds all the time. That'll be a fun one to chain cast, just because it's so powerful. It does 3d10.
3d10, motherfucker, crazy. I mean, I'll get So wait, I don't see that one. Oh, inflict wounds. Okay. Sure. Okay. How much does it cost to do to get 2 level 1s and a level 2?
So each level is 50 gold. Yeah, each level is 50.
motherfucking gold.
Well, it's gonna be 50 silver in our game. So this is just based off of
Okay.
D&D stuff. So it's gonna be 50 silver doctrines. And then for level 2 it'd be 100 silver doctrines. And that also takes time. So for a level 1 spell it'll be 2 hours, a level 2 spell will be 4 hours. So if you wanted to do yours, the total of yours,
8 hours.
Yeah. So we have
No,
250
yeah.
silvers worth of finding.
well, each. Yeah, so
Each,
you'd
yeah,
have to
each.
you have to use 200 of yours and 8 hours. Which you would have 8 hours for the time.
200? How much do I have?
Yeah,
250.
250.
It's in your inventory written down.
I feel like. Do you think it's worth it for me to get magic missile, inflict wounds, and misty step, or should I just get like less?
Get either inflict wounds or magic missile, I would say. But magic missile is useful because you haven't got to do a spell; it's just instant hit or do a roll.
Okay. I think inflicting wounds would it makes more sense with my character than
Sure.
magic missile does. So inflict wounds, and I feel like, do I need misty step?
It depends if you're actually planning on like going. It's handy to be able to teleport. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get misty step and inflict wounds.
So that's
that is
level
how
1, level
much?
2?
Yeah. So that would be 150.
That's gonna be a total of 150 ink. So yeah, change that yours to 100, and it's going to be a total of 6 hours, which is easy enough.
Okay. And then we have to remove the gold from the bag.
Yes. Well, you don't remove from your remove it from. It's in your inventory written down. It's an item in your inventory. So change
The
the item.
gold is none. I was done with the gold.
Well, yeah, that's what that is. You have the 250 or 2.5 Rihdarian gold finding. You should have that in your inventory at least.
I don't have Rihdar gold. Remember, isn't Gom holding all of
No,
it?
in Fine Ink, remember that you should have a Fine Ink.
Yeah, I
in
already
your
did the Fine Ink.
inventory.
I was
Yeah,
done
that's
with
what I
the
saw.
gold.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what the gold is. The finding is equivalent to the gold.
Oh,
That's how much we spent.
Oh, you were just translating. Okay.
Yep, that's why you bought it
Gotcha.
earlier.
That's much cheaper than I thought it would be then. Okay, can I just like somehow yoink the spell? Can I copy paste it?
No, you should be able to just add it to your character sheet.
Just add
You
spell?
might be able to drag it.
Maybe. If not, you can always hit the control space on your character sheet and type it in, and then just drag drop it to your character sheet.
Wait, inflict wounds. Boom.
If you're taking it from Hawkins's, you shouldn't drag and drop from Hawkins to his setup special, since he got his from
Oh yeah, true.
since that isn't his innate spell.
Oh yeah, and me and Hawkins will be frontline together now because okay, that'll be sick. Because we can just run up together and just inflict some wounds on some hoes. You have space. What, it was control space? Okay.
Also, for you guys who have your daily stuff, make sure those reset. I don't know if those reset on a long rest or how those like mechanically work. I don't.
I got it.
It'd be a
Minus
day
the-
though, so you can definitely reset your daily stuff. If it did automatically.
I can't see which of my spells are prepared anymore because I don't have colors on them.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'd have to click on them and like edit, and then when you edit, you would have to go into details, and then on details, I think you might see. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Actually, no. Yeah, you can see which ones are prepared. I think at least. You see that little sun sign thing on the far right, the little black, looks like a little
the
sun.
black sun.
That means it's
Okay.
prepared.
How
Or
many
not.
can I prepare? 3? Or for level 2?
So preparing is based on your level. So you're level 4, plus your. Is that? Jesus, I didn't know this off the top of my head. Oh, I should get this one. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think I need any of your spells right now, but I might just remind later.
Okay.
So if you ever need more, just let me know, and I can lend you some ink.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, I thought you were gonna grab hold person.
I was thinking about it, but you and Gon both have it, so I might not even
Oh
need it.
yeah.
I also have hold person.
Yeah, three
Damn.
people have it, so I might not even.
Oh yeah,
Point.
Mo5, if you use well in this time, please be figuring out which spells you want prepared or not for this. If there's a fight or something.
Gotcha.
So of course, you only have. And the way you tell how many spells you have is your level and your spellcasting ability modifier. So for example, Dama would be 4 plus your intelligence. That's how many you have prepared. But yeah, make sure if you guys are prepared spellcasters, make sure you know which spells you have prepared, because
I can still prepare
just in
every
case.
single spell I have.
The thing it mostly matters
Really?
for is I just care mostly because you're like the only person who can switch your spells out freely and has like a huge list of them.
Yeah, I have quite the huge list.
Since
so-
you added
the
all of
whole
them, I think you added all of them yourself.
Yeah, my hold person and Melf's arrow are always, those don't count, right? The ones that are always prepared.
Yeah, if they're always prepared, don't worry about them.
Okay.
Also, Mo5, remember this is only matter of use since you're a free preparer. If you wished, you could look at Valda's and use any of the spells in there, because you also have access to those if you wished.
Yes, all those. Okay, yeah.
Which I might not have
Actually,
those made.
let me
but
look at. I will actually look at that.
yeah, there might be a few. But those probably also aren't added right now to your character sheet. But you can always add those if you wished.
Oh, I want cantrips. Mark this.
Alright, team. Me and Debbie's all sorted, but just so we can be all up to date, Ben, are you hell bent on getting this bad boy?
I'd like to,
Alright.
just reminding you that points at the dossier that says that we have a mission to teach these guys a lesson.
Yeah. Oh, listen up. Not. I hear that, but that's why I think. Damn, if it doesn't seem like a fight's gonna sprout, I think a fight would be honestly pretty beneficial for us. But as you know, Damu is very good at making people mad at him. Or mad in general.
What do you mean? What did I do?
No, I'm just saying you're extremely good manipulator, if you know what I mean. I point at the rumor spell in your book.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
pointed
can
your
just make
character
people believe
sheet.
things.
I point.
I've
just saying,
I've never
if
used
it's-
rumor yet. That's why I forgot.
If it seems like nothing's gonna happen, maybe if we can elusively cause some friction between these two people, we can cause a fight. And when spells start blaring and people start dying, people misplace giant ass fucking big ass bugs, right?
And maybe
We don't even have to
wait,
fight.
What do they misplace?
Or maybe we won't even have to.
Blokes?
I just, maybe who knows? We don't know these people. They seem like assholes, so maybe they're gonna be twats about it and start causing a ruckus.
I don't think the bug is quite warmed up to seeing these
why
pirates
is,
just
why
yet.
is fighting them the best option for us?
Well, 'cause if-
Explain your thought process.
To get the bug,
Shows you the dossier
Ow.
that says that we need to take care of these guys.
even that.
What is
but
the
even
dossier?
just
What does that even
That's
mean?
our main mission. That is our main quest.
Wait, what? I thought our main quest was to get home.
Oh my
Bro-
god.
Dammy wasn't around during the dossier times.
Yeah, but does he not have the mission? Was he not given that mission?
I've never even heard about a dossier.
You guys have
before.
never informed Damu of shit. Ever.
I just assumed that Kronos gave him the same mission that we had.
I was okay.
they had.
Kronos actually said nothing to me. He just said he didn't like me. That's all he said to me. He didn't give me any
Kronos moment.
information. Kronos literally ripped out Stravos' eye and then said, "Get where you are," and then put me in the land. Like I didn't get anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I was informed of nothing.
Wait, did you not get their same mission? that
I
they did?
wasn't even. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. What? What are you saying? What mission?
This mission right here shows them the list.
What is this paper? Where did you find? Where is this from? Is it
Slash
here?
me tells you to open journal, player ran entries, the dossier.
Journal.
Just so Gomen Kira's hearing this, right? Just so they.
Yeah,
We can
we're all in the
cancel.
same
Yeah,
room
we're all
in
in
spirit.
a
Yeah,
circle.
you guys are all around each other by yourselves. No, no one
This
else
is-
seems
He
to be
gets a
this
around.
really
is
big
cool. This is cool.
cane and pulls Gum and Kira over here.
Redemption. Wait, so who are the people? Okay, so we have to do. Okay,
We
set this
have
straight.
to catch the bandits because those are the people that killed the tailor we were supposed to get at the beginning. They're the reason that we had to get the
Oh.
tailor.
Well, okay, but didn't Chronos say that once we get home we're free?
Well, we're here anyway, and we'll get
Yeah, but-
extra points.
Why would we need extra points if we're leaving? Well, you're
If
not.
the
Honestly, I
point
don't
is
really
to
care
not
about
have
punishing
them
them.
hate us.
But this is honestly causing a distraction is just a good way of getting that bug anyway, right?
And we need the bug because it'll help us get home faster?
Yeah, we can ride it.
Oh,
We
I
also do
mean,
need to actually teach them the lesson. We can't just,
Catch
fuck
the
with them and then call it
bandits'
a day,
last
because
wishes
then they don't learn anything.
Also, I really want to learn about this fire guy's magic. I think that maybe in the chaos I could find something interesting.
Maybe, but remember, once we get our objective, escape is top priority.
Yes. And
Look at me.
wait,
Escape is top. You said yes as if you didn't really mean it.
What do you
Escape
mean?
is top priority, right, Daru? Once we get the
We're
bug.
going to need you to explain to us why we think that.
because we don't want to die.
Good. He's got it. He's got it. So
Yeah, death is bad.
Really?
Wait, I'm gonna make that my cannon laugh now.
So you're right with that gum? Yeah, that sounds good for you.
Dot, dot, dot. He died.
He's dead.
Is he still BRBing? Oh my god, it's been
how
20
many-
minutes.
How many
Oh my god, my
BRBs can you
mic's
do?
muted.
And
Could you run through that one more time? I was busy typing. I was
No.
Okay,
It's
Dom
gone
is going to
to his
create a
notebook.
rumor for our pirate guys here. And
If
that's
it
going
seems
to-
like something isn't already going to happen, if it looks like it's not going to kick off, we've got to make it kick
It
off.
doesn't matter if it's going to happen or not. It should happen, right?
Well, I mean, if it's going to kick off without our,
There's
us
no
pushing
use
it.
me,
There's no point
using one
wasting a
of my
spell,
little
yeah.
spell slots, So
That is if it's going to kick off. But if it's not, then
How long does the rumor last?
is spell slot OOC? Is there a better word for me to say spell slot in character?
Magic power. It's your key. It's your energy.
my chi.
My
so there's
will be
nothing-
weakened.
Because I think the worlds where you guys, I like that theory that magic casters have like magical veins, like a different set of veins. So you could
like
just
a-
say something
yeah,
along the lines of
top
like you're just exhausted, or you're wet. I also believe magic casters have like they might use terms like you're just exhausted.
We don't want to waste his juice,
He's juiced up.
his magic juice.
My,
yeah, we
my
don't
knees
want
get
to
a
waste
little
the juice.
quaky when I cast too often.
Yeah, it's not any different than like being exhausted. So a lot of times when a magic caster would say something along the lines of being tired, or they'd just say like I don't have much more left or something. It's pretty obvious what they mean. There's no like proper terms though.
Does rumor only last a minute? Or is that just like...
Well, it doesn't need to last very long for a
it the
rumor to be
casting time?
started.
Well, I mean, because some spells like that work where they only think like that until it's over.
Yeah, but once a rumor is started, like people believe rumors even when they're not being
Yeah,
influenced.
but I don't
by
know if that's how
magic.
the
Um,
spell works.
Well, I think regardless of the plan, I don't know about you folk, but I plan to just stay with Reyna.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, but also if Raina just stays on the ship, she might just be fine here, right?
If we're
I mean,
escaping.
I imagine so.
Oh
but,
yeah, if we are escaping as well.
if worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna stay with Reyna.
That's fair. That's right.
All right, so let's plot out our very action in every scenario. So,
Something I just realized is that I think I can cast an explosion at over 100 feet away from me.
cool.
Yeah, so I can just
So
like
here's
I can
my
I can
idea of
literally
the
just
plan.
be in Narnia and blow up someone's house.
Fuck is Narnia. Here's our plan.
Sorry.
Damu, you start a rumor whenever you want. That tells the crew of this ship that they think they're going to be scammed by these people.
I feel like the words have to be more persuasive than that. Like, oh, I heard somebody whispering about them taking the bug without payment.
It might also
Okay.
maybe we better to rumor the red steps because they seem a bit more.
Oh yeah, I think.
Fucky-wucky.
But what could we tell the
I
red
mean, they
steps?
already believe that
What-
they're going to get scammed. You know, why
Well,
not?
Well,
no,
maybe- or
but
maybe
the red steps thing. What are the red steps? I think they're in control. I mean, what would we rumor to them?
Maybe like, oh, the bug's gonna die in a day. It's already
Oh,
diseased.
like it's ill.
I heard the bug it's got magic disease.
I heard the
That's
bug
really
was
good.
crying the other
Tell
day.
the red steps that they're getting a no good deal.
Yeah. Because my idea is, if they're already like, because these people they're lovely, but they're still apprehensive of starting a fight. But the red steps, they might not be very apprehensive. They might be very quick to the gun, quick to the draw.
Yeah.
And then in the chaos, you get that bug and get it, hightail it out of here, or grab us and we follow.
Okay.
Honestly,
Sounds good, everybody.
that might be an idea, but if anything else comes up, I trust your
If,
judgment, damn it.
if I see any opportunities,
Yeah. All right. So just to be sure everyone's okay with that. What the fuck is that deer over there? Is that
Which
deer
is
fucking
it?
on fire?
I don't see a deer.
You get
Wait, is
that.
this me that's seeing
It's just you. I had it open earlier. It means you're probably frozen or something.
Oh, they not
it? Oh,
man.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright.
Bye, Gom. Smiles.
Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
Kira,
up,
why are you on fire?
I didn't know I was on fire, but
guys
thank
are
you for
all
letting me
synced.
know.
No,
don't
it's
see
like
anything.
in between your horns.
Are you sure that's me?
Oh,
You're
I mean,
the-
you're
fire.
literally talking to me.
All you see is Dom staring at a bag of grain.
Yeah,
Oh,
boys,
you're not even facing me.
No, you're right here. I turn around and say that to you, and I'm pointing back at this fucking deer thing.
It's I like. It's not actually on your.
I don't
you need to
see the
reload
deer.
It.
It's not even on my screen
I,
either.
I
what the
placed
hell?
it earlier,
too.
but I deleted it. Just I was
Weird.
messing
Anyway,
with
Gum,
effects.
have you been taking your schizo?
The fuck is that?
Drew, how are you with fire, by the way?
No,
Are you
I'm
good
not
can you take
crazy.
fire damage well? Can you handle a flame
You think you could
if it were to be hitting you? with it?
combine grep with fire magic?
I'd like to believe I'm okay, but I'd rather not test it.
Like better than me?
I'm sure you could take a fireball or two.
I probably could. Yeah, you're right. I probably could.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
you
I'll
could.
probably-
Yeah,
I think
you definitely.
to
could.
be honest,
I
think
handled an
I would
explosion
be-
right to my face.
Yeah, there you go. So you should be more than fine, Hawkins.
Me and Hawkins be tanking. I think we got a lot of tanks now.
All right, T. Well, I
Hawkins
think
still
we've
does.
set
Really
it up.
does.
So hands in, hands in the middle.
I put a
my
hand in.
in the middle.
Put my small hand in.
It is just smeared
Clammy
by
and cold.
blood. Of
put a hand in.
fingers.
Come on, come on,
Put a
in,
paw in.
Why is there
Oi.
2 hawks?
Raina. You're part of this too.
Ah! Oh,
You're part of this too. Come on, Raina.
am I supposed? Oh, sorry.
Come on. You're part of this. You're part of the team. Come on now.
Hold on, I'll be there in a second.
Wait, did we? Are we assuming that she heard the plan?
I think I'd like raise my voice to get her attention. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hello.
like,
She puts her
does that mean
hand
she heard
in.
the plan?
Whatever she put. Whose hand's on top right now?
I think Gom's.
Gom and Damu are definitely on the bottom.
My hand was the last one on.
Yeah, but you're so short. It depends where you are, I guess. Whose ever hand's on top? We'll leave it as yours, Dom, as they're really
I'll
stretched
roll.
down to like make your hand be on top. You feel Rena's hand put on top of yours, and you can feel how clammy it is. It starts to dampen your onesie until she's nervous.
Yeah.
She is very nervous.
All right. Feel
Okay.
the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Come on now, it's Brabant time. We phrase it.
Oh my god, he said the name.
Briar bound and bumble.
Brabant
Bubble and
featuring
Bubble.
Bubbleton.
Wait,
Bum-
isn't
Bumble
Gum isn't
Briar
Gum isn't
buddies.
Briar bound either.
He's more bribe-bound than anyone, to be honest.
He is. Oh, okay. Well, I don't
I
know that
am.
in character.
I think you
No.
do.
No, you
can
I
probably
don't
really
know any.
tell.
I don't know anything about Gom.
I mean, he
other
has
than I think
spiky
he's a suck
shit
up.
all over him.
Honestly, any of you with collars can probably recognize the correlation between
Hey,
Dom
Tom,
and
you
Tree.
kind of look like you are also a Briar, like just like the
For
colors.
some reason, I am getting a vibe that you are bound to a Briar.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
Perfect.
That's really cool. Hawkins.
With that, the first
Rambleton?
moment, the name drop has happened. Dun dun dun. And you're
Holy
also going to
fuck.
die. As
What?
time
No.
skip. You guys continue to travel for a few more hours. As everyone settles down. They don't ever stop you drinking, Kira, if you don't plan on stopping, but everyone stops drinking, they start sobering up knowing that there's about to be a deal.
Yeah, I would
And-
probably start sobering up.
Okay, so you would have okay. Good. You all kind of start getting ready. As it turns into night, you all manage to get one more pretty decent rest. Even Damu, who spent a lot of his time working on gathering some of these spells, manages to rest as well. As you all have a kind of bumpy, but very uneventful day, which is probably rather relieving after all the nonsense you went through in the last day in Port Crevice, and even before that. But as the night wears on, you're woken up by a knock at your door. I assume all of you are kind of... It's not even at your door when you realize. It's more like you guys are in these hammocks, and Baltiste is knocking on the wood to wake you guys up and alert you.
Oh, perfect. Oh, but while we're resting, by the way, can I have asked Raina to have made Ints a collar?
Who?
My hawk Ints.
Yeah, she could have made a pretty easy collar for you.
I just fucking realized this is so stupid. I'll fucking kill you.
What's ins? What does that mean?
His hawk ins.
Anyway,
God, it's one of those awful jokes where you can only do that low laugh. You can't even like really laugh.
It's
at
exclusively a fucking like exhale laugh.
it. It is. Okay.
That would have made me lose Family Guy funny moments.
She manages to make it pretty simple. She doesn't have many good materials, but she manages to make a pretty simple, kind of like a collar thing for him. But I can do better whenever we get wherever we're going. But this will probably work for now.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
this
the
is a
name?
very, very weird looking animal you have. It doesn't really match his color scheme.
well, it's don't worry, it's not real.
Oh,
Well, it's real, but it's not real. You know, it's
Oh.
wibbly wobbly, magicy wacky. You know.
I see. Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed.
Isn't the collar just gonna fall to the ground when he unsummons?
Yeah.
As
why would you?
she goes off. Anyway, once again you hear the knocking as Baltiste is there, waking you guys up.
You right, Bolt? Oh, all right. I guess I follow him. Or we follow him.
Well, he's more. You can tell he's nodding and kind of telling you guys to get ready, and then he like nods upstairs so you can get. It's not like he's in a rush, but he's telling you it's about time. So he's telling you to get ready, and he goes back up the stairs himself.
Slash me gets out of my purple Among Us hammock.
Sure. Yeah, you guys all pretty much follow him up to the top, where you see the sun is starting to rise. All 9 of the deckhands and the crew is all up here manning the ship as they're starting to pull down the sails. As you see, at some point you've turned off the maple waltz and you start going up north somewhat. As you can see the forest, you're kind of leaving behind part of the dancing forest, this very thick forest you're in. And you're starting to open up into some more fields. As in the distance you can see a little bit of smoke coming from what you assume to be a village. Probably the village of Hins. That you know that's where you're going roughly nearby. Alright. We probably got an hour or so until we're there. If anyone has any last preparations, I suggest you take care of them. Otherwise, let's hope for a good deal and a quick retreat. And off the Maplewood.
Perfect.
Alright.
I start cackling. Yeah. A good deal.
Yes, and as we said, we'll be giving you your I believe it's 10% we agreed on. Of course, for your help.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 12.
I smacked Dom on the back of the head.
No, 10%.
All right. And as he says that, you see in the distance, you kind of turn away from where the smoke is coming from, off into like kind of a dirt road where they've really lowered the sail, so you're doing pretty slow now to make sure you don't crash into anything, as it's pretty hard to maneuver the ship. But maybe 10, 15 minutes later, you see kind of what looks like, it's not a mountain, but it's like these large hills that start rolling away as these red maples start to become more and more sparse. And as you get closer, you see some tracks, and you see a broken down sign that says, Ivan's Quarry and Mine. You can barely read it on this broken down sign as you pass. And as you start to approach, you see what looks like a cave entrance. And there's this man in red on the outside of it as he kind of waves. And the ship kind of slows down as they have quite a ways away to slow down. As this man kind of runs up. He doesn't look special. Hey! You're, the Wishbone, right? Yeah, we sure are. All right. Your ship should be able to get inside the cave. If you wish to just take it slowly, you can pull all the way in and keep it in there. Just go all the way to the end. And you'll be to the opening where we'll make our trade. As this man kind of directs where to go, and the ship follows suit, going very slowly, using some of the last momentum of the wind. You go into this long stretch of a cave. As you go under it, you realize the top of the mast barely doesn't hit the top of this cavern. As the lights go off and it goes dark, and these torches light up this pretty straight tunnel into this quarry. As you go into this cave, the ship going very slowly. Into all the crews looking to the sides, trying to be extremely wary of hitting any of these rocks with their ship or the whale or doing any damage. But the ship goes, and maybe about 5 to 10 pretty excruciatingly slow minutes of navigating this giant ship, especially with the wind starting to wane. You pull up to what seems to be the end of this tunnel. And at the end, what's all darkness suddenly opens up to where on one side you see this light, on one side you see this giant, more or less cliff face, where you see a bunch of bandits dressed in red with red boots sit on the side. And on the other side, up above you, once again, there's more bandits in this red kind of not well put together cloak, but their main takeaway, you see these like cowboy boots that are red, and they have like a little spur at the end, it looks like. And as they all sit on the side, you kind of have to pass. They're almost eye level with you due to how high up you are on the ship. But these cliff faces are about 30, 40 feet high. So you kind of pass by, and they kind of like look at you almost eye level as you go by. And then you get to this end where the cavern opens up. You see, well, no need to explain all of it as unactivated. As you see masses upon masses of these bandits. And these bandits, you see they have situated their fortress here. They have barrels of stuff. You can see the broken down mine carts and where this mine shaft used to run. You can see these handmade wooden bridges going from this top of these terraces. And you see these bandits are all over the place. You kind of come to a halt. And in the middle, you see a large pile of what looks to be copper doctrines. As the ship kind of comes to a halt. Here, wedged in between here. You realize instantly that there's torches everywhere, but in the center where this gold is, you see it looks like sunlight's coming in as the sun rises. As you look up, you see what looks to be maybe a hole that is maybe 30 to 50 feet wide that's been busted out of this cavern. You don't know if it's intentional or not. But you can see the sky from here as the sun starts to rise, as Stella begins to illuminate the world of Orbitus. The ship kind of comes to a halt. As it comes to a halt, you hear a bunch of like sneers from these bandits. Look what we got here. As you see, Mantis kind of steps forward. Let me do something real fast. As Mantis steps forward. Now where's Datstat? We brought his beetle mount as he requested. We're looking for our 7 Rihdarian gold. Datster, you Datster? You don't look like a Datster. Datster, where are you? What's the
He
service
does
around
text
here?
over there.
Where?
It's like points at some rock and there's.
That a man kind of approaches on the bridge over here.
A man named Dexter.
You see when you look at him, you see similar to these other bandits, he has this long red cloak that he's over here. It's a long red cloak that covers everything. It goes from his shoulders down to his legs. You can't see all you can see is the clicking or hear the clicking of these red cowboy boots as he walks down this wooden bridge. You can't see his arms or his hands. It's all covered on this cloak. The only thing revealed is his head, which shows what seems to be almost like a smug mark of a younger boy with his brown hair that comes into this weird kind of point at the back of his head. Well, hello. I'm Datster. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Yeah. We got your beetle over here. Kind of points to the front of the ship where you can see the beetle's restrained. We're looking for 7 Rihdar in gold. It's in good condition. Yes, I remember our deal very well. You can see Datster doesn't seem to wish to get any closer. He's kind of stopped on this bridge. 7 Rihdar in gold, was it? Sure, we'll take our beetle, and you can have your 7 Rihdar in gold's worth of money. All right? We always get paid first. If you'd like to hand me the gold, what are you men? Oh! Hand you the gold? No. You're going to retrieve it yourself. Huh? Yes, as he kind of grandiosely waves his arms down below him. This pile of 70,000 copper dockins. The equivalent amount of 7 Rihdar in gold. It's all there. You can count it if you wish. You can see... all of you traveled with Mantis for a while. And he's a pretty jolly guy. But you can see this very awful squint kind of just take over his right eye. As his left eye is fine, but his right eye starts twitching. You mean to tell me you're paying us in 70,000 copper dockins? Yes. Sorry, it must be hard to hear me from so far away. But that's correct. You said 7. How long do you think it's going to take for you to load that onto the ship? No, load it? No, we're not loading it. You're going to have to load it. All of you would realize or recognize you guys are on a time frame here. So if you guys were going to take this ship, just excluding having how difficult it's going to be to get out of here, to load 70,000 copper dockins would take so many hours with only like the 14 or 15 of you. You know we can't do that, Datster. Oh, so you wish... Give me the beetle for free. That's very lovely of you, but no, I insist. We'll pay you. Datster, I know your group here is new to all this, but you realize if you do stuff like this, thinking you're cute or funny, you're gonna get yourself killed. There's not many people with as much patience as I have. Ha! I'd like to see them try to come and kill me. I'm Datster the Red Robe, don't you know? The scariest fire mage on this side of Kadoy. He kind of looks back to, he kind of looks over to Baltiste, and you can see him and Baltiste make eye contact for a moment. And Baltiste just kind of, and shakes his head no. Mantis turns back. Fine, Datster, we'll take this deal, but you have to unload your own beetle. And I warn you again, if you keep doing stuff like this, you're going to get yourself killed. We'll take the money, but we're not going to work with you again. You know you crossed the line. And it's not cute. As he kind of looks at all of you. Sorry, everyone, but we're going to have to take it a little longer here than I thought. Considering the fact that we have 70,000.
Start a rumor.
We haven't got that kind of time, Menace.
Well, you're telling me, what do you plan on doing? Unless you don't give me the... if you buy off of him, maybe he'd be willing to give me 7 Rihdar in gold.
Well, what if we give... Wait, we could just buy the beetle, guys.
No, but he's buying the beetle.
We could buy the beetle.
Yeah, or...
We have the gold. We can actually buy
What,
the
what if
beetle.
what if we just... I would think we trade like 7 gold for the copper.
My mic is muted. Fuck.
We could buy the beetle.
I'm considering, like, why don't we just buy the beetle? The thing is, if we buy the beetle, it's gonna piss the red steps off. And the issue is, he just said he's a fire mage. This boat is made of wood. If he throws a fucking fireball over here, like, it's gonna cost us even
what
more
does a
time.
fireball matter when we're in the air?
We're either fighting this guy or we're leaving with a beetle. So like,
I'm kind of for offering to buy the beetle with just
Or-
with iron gold.
I would just say we try to buy it for 6.
Well, know what we should do? We
Or-
should we should just give him the gold for the beetle, but let them keep the beetle. Because,
Wait, let which one?
But we
keep
want the beetle.
Yeah, we
but
want the beetle.
we're not gonna be able to take the beetle with us. And
We
the
can
thing
buy
is,
it.
it's dead.
No, it's not
alive.
dead. It's alive.
It's just
It's
restrained.
alive.
Yeah,
it's
that's why we
alive.
want the beetle, because Benedict's the Beastmaster.
Oh, it's
And,
alive.
and Dadster,
Yeah, you
yeah,
missed
and
the session where
Dadster
we caught
wants, yeah, Dadster wants it because it wants it to be his mount. That's what this deal's all about.
He wants to mount my bug.
Yeah, I say we just fucking buy the beetle. To be honest.
Do you want to do you do the stuff, Damir? You're good with talking.
Alright, okay.
Oh, not Damir. I meant Benedict. But
No, I'm
Okay,
doing
the,
it.
um,
I'm doing it.
Tommy goes,
I
all
mean,
right.
I think you should, Hawkins, because you're the one who's friends with Mantis.
So the problem with buying the beetle is that we'll instantly make every single bandit in this fucking room pissed and want to
I mean,
kill us.
Realize that
instantly.
if we
We
weren't
were
if
fine.
we weren't gonna do that, I was gonna piss them off on purpose, right?
yeah, we're planning on fighting them anyway, right? So if we can just get away with just buying the beetle and not fighting, even
Yeah,
if they don't like
so-
us.
Hawkins, I
Uh,
think you should do it because you're the one who's friends with Mantis.
Yeah.
Mantis.
Dom holds up, like, kind of jingles a little.
We'll buy
Ouch.
it for for a 70 silver discount because of our deal.
It's ready in general in case something happened and use it, so it won't be cast in right now. But you'd have already had it, so yeah.
Persuasion.
You
All right,
can,
so,
you can
so
put it on.
add a plus D4 to your roll.
Okay, this is
And I'm really cute, so I do it with triple advantage.
stuff
do
like
it-
this is
Well,
why.
do it normal
and I shake my
Yeah,
booty
so-
cheeks.
and roll a 1d4.
D4.
It's really good. An 18 is really good. You see Mantis kind of leans in. Hawkins, I hear what you're saying. And trust me, in this situation, he kind of looks over to the gold over there. I really appreciate what's happening here. But the problem is, all pirates have a certain level of honor, and ours is on our deals. We don't ever back out of a deal unless something really bad happens, and we never take the deal to a higher bidder. That's one of the things we agree upon with deals. Even this jack off here who's trying to pay us with 70,000 copper darkins. He has first purchase. If you wish to buy it, you have to buy it from him. But trust me, he kind of puts his hand out to you. I'd really appreciate this.
Can I give Damir a look? Sorry. Give him a. Go on.
Does it look
Cause a
like
ruckus.
piss off everyone? Okay.
You're not even going to try to buy it from the other guys?
No.
There's no way he's not even gonna care.
I don't know
about it.
why
I
that
think
would
so.
even. I don't know why that would do anything.
I think we should. So the rumor, I think, should be
I think you
that
could go. Okay, so you have the option
Oh,
to
heavens.
make the red steps pissed at
I'll be right back.
our
It's about to be a
guys.
disaster.
Just make one of the red steps thinks the big bad fire guy's mom is like a slag or some shit. Like say some fucking rude stuff.
Doesn't work like a rumor though, does it?
no.
Doesn't make a lot of.
It's
Cut-
not gonna. It's
so-
gonna piss. It's gonna cause him upset, but that's not gonna
Yeah.
start a fight.
Rumor isn't a suggestion. It's like a
It's
small
like
fact.
it's like well like it just everyone
So-
assumes that like the person next to them has told them something.
The way you could do it is you could say, you could literally just say out loud like, why would they even want to buy this fucking sick bug anyway? And it's like they're like, wait, you try to sell us a fucking not even a good bug, and the fight over it, and then we get out. Like that was the original plan, right?
Oh, yeah,
Or you
okay.
could make the pirate guys mad at them, but that's a lot less viable.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go to the back here. And I want to start a rumor from this guy right here. That So how exactly does the spell work? I have to
Wait,
read it. Sorry.
You can click
the-
it if you wish.
Basically, you can literally just say something, and then people will just believe it.
Yeah, put
Like
spell
you
in
could
chat.
just say out loud, and it would probably affect everyone in the room.
Magically
like, what-
spread a
it's-
rumor 10 words or less to any intelligent creature within the range
100 feet range.
that has 3 or more creatures.
How big would
near.
100 feet be? Oops.
So you can do it. You can basically just have it basically the entire area, more or less, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
I think you could fill the
do
entire
I
room.
could do the whole.
Or
Okay,
those guys up
yeah.
here.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast a rumor that that someone near the boat heard us talk about say it then.
I mean, it can be in any point of origin. You can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think
can it?
the only thing
Yeah.
the rumor does is it makes them believe that someone near them has said it.
Yeah, but it's the verbal component that would suggest that you're
The verbal component
the
is that
casting
amigo
has
spell
a
is saying
radius.
the thing.
That's the verbal component. But I lost my identify spell. Where'd it go?
Is that a bad setup? Please cast rumor so we can see how this happens.
Okay.
10 words or less.
Place
And
templates.
what are your 10 words as you cast this?
Uh,
Or what's your? It doesn't have to be 10 words, but like, what's your?
It's just gonna be I heard someone on the ship. I saw some of the crew hands talking about the bug being sickly.
Okay, probably not 10 words, but we'll go for it. I did that premise here.